When Derek woke up, he noticed that Tyler had got into bed with him and started touching his thighs.
Tyler Perry's cheek clapping allegations are insane. This one is by O'Shea Duke Jackson. Let's check it out.
You're at Walmart one day, just going to get some peanut butter and jelly and a few other things. Some Crest or Colgate for your stank ass breath.
Okay.
And I would say that you will be buying condoms, but we all know how you do it. We all know you
yes,
like
sir.
it raw.
He's right, you know.
But while you're on the way out the door, somebody taps you on the back. You turn around and it's somebody famous, somebody you know. And that person says, "Excuse me, Sarah, man, but you have the look to be in movies and I want to help you. Can I have your phone number?" You went from making damn near minimum wage, you're broke, to possibly being on movie screens. And just like that, you're seeing award shows, you're seeing Oscars, and you about to call up everybody who's ever crapped on your name. And of course, that famous person that tapped you on the shoulder was Tyler Perry. And the court of public opinion is mixed about Tyler Perry. Most people typically talk about how his movies suck.
I'm so sick of Tyler Perry in these low vibration ass movies.
See, honestly, I'm not that too experienced with Tyler Perry movies and so forth, but you know, I'll see what the people's opinions are on them because they're watching it. And this lady looks like she's very experienced in it, trashing them. God damn, what's in those movies?
Now, Tyler Perry, I love you, okay? But goddamn, soon as I hit play on the goddamn movie, the woman couldn't catch a break.
While others praise him for giving them an opportunity in the industry.
Listen, I can say the same as Megan. I worked on this movie 3 weeks. I'm talking about from when I left my house and when I came back. And I've done movies for 5 months. Studio, $70 million budget, $60 million budget, and he paid me the most I ever made in 3 weeks.
Damn.
So that is real.
W's.
But the biggest knock on Tyler Perry is not necessarily his movies or his gospel stuff or his church plays, which were very good. A lot of the stigma behind Tyler Perry is his sexuality or alleged sexuality. Now, Tyler Perry has been in relationships with women, and he's never come out to basically say, yes, I'm a gay man. Although he does live in Atlanta.
What?
Stop the show.
I don't want you guys thinking that I'm saying Atlanta is gay.
Hold up. Wait a minute. Something ain't right.
But I am saying that people are mixed on the opinion about Tyler Perry's sexuality. And it does seem that he has a whole lot of men in his movies or shows or roles. And then it was not so...
That don't mean nothing right there. Why wouldn't... You have to have a mix. You have to have man and woman in a movie. Like, weak points. But let's see what else is going to be said.
I believe it was last year or the year before, in which Christian Keys dropped some hints about a particular producer.
He was claiming, that he had multiple young black men on the payroll, and they just had to show up when he requested them to be there. And clearly that's why it felt to him that it was okay to say these things. And I really I want to have these discussions. I want to be transparent with y'all about that. I've done my best to forgive this person, but it happens. It's not just women that have to deal with it, but it's also men sometimes.
We didn't know for sure if that was Tyler Perry or not, but people suspected that indeed it was Tyler Perry. And then we got this news.
After Derek Dixon from the Oval alleging that Tyler Perry tried to tamper with his Oval.
Got him! Now, again, we gotta look at the entire story for what it is.
No, that one is crazy. No, that one is definitely like animus. Tyler Perry, you're out here trying to play with people oval? No, that one is crazy.
This man, whose name is Derek Dixon, is the person that Tyler Perry allegedly walked up to in 2019, picked him out of a crowd and asked for his phone number, suggesting he might have a quote unquote role for him. Now, seemed like all was well and good, right? Well, at first, because it turned out to be a small role in 2 episodes of a show called Ruthless. But fast forward! Now it's January 2020, and Derek Dixon says that Tyler Perry invited him to his Atlanta home and he accepted.
Oh, come on.
Strike number 1. Never go to anybody's house in Atlanta.
Red flag. Red flag. Throw them out. Listen, we're not dumb. If somebody is inviting to a house, listen, someone inviting you to their house when you've just met them only means a couple of things. And we know what those couple of things are, you know? Well, honestly, in my mind, it's one thing. Like, why would I go to your house? Do I need to see you? I don't need to see you at all. If it's business, let's conduct it at an office. You're rich. Let's conduct it at an office. But your house, your mansion, that's personal right there. What y'all think?
And then spend the night.
Spending. Oh, come on, no. Come on, no. It's clear as day. And this is coming from the man himself saying these stuff. It's not surprising because this is Hollywood. And, you know, we've come to seeing these things throughout Hollywood all over the years. But, you know, it's not surprising at all. I'm not even shocked, to be honest.
Guys, I'm just joking. I don't want you guys to shoot me or anything like that, okay? We understand that Atlanta has heterosexual people there also. It's just, well, anyways, I won't go into much of that. But Derek was there. He drank too much and ended up sleeping in the guest room. Now, this isn't so bad because it's, you know, normal to get drunk and sleep in somebody's house that just gave you a role out of nowhere. But there's
nowhere, right?
When Derek woke up, he noticed that Tyler had got into bed with him and started touching his thighs. Huh? Derek then said he rejected the advances that night, but Tyler remained interested. Yes, Tyler still wanted those cheeks. And then shortly there...
You see, one thing I always like about life, the truth always comes out. No matter how much you try to dump it and try to hide behind, you know, you smile and you try to hide behind the women you're out there with and this and that, the truth always comes to light. Yep. Tyler Perry, this is your time. The truth is out. It's coming to life. Yep.
After Derek got the role of Dale in The Oval. Okay, so Oval's a show. Now, Dale was written as a, get this, gay, homeless, and desperate store clerk who had to sleep with other characters for a place to stay. He claims that's exactly what Tyler told him he was looking for in a real life sexual partner.
Wow.
Hell no. To the no.
Damn, Tyler Perry was really after those cheeks, allegedly. Derek said he feared for his career and he tried to say that he was asexual and not really into sex, but that didn't stop him. All right. Now, he was once again invited to the Atlanta home in 2020. And then he claims Tyler began to ask him things like, so, do you like to get your cheeks clapped rough in bed? Then after that, he grabbed Derek by the throat and said, "Look how excited you just got." Then,
bro, honestly, I would shoot him by that time, bro. Honestly, trust me. If I have to take a case for that, I'm taking it, bro. I'm shooting him by that point, bro. Matter of fact, I wouldn't even but I want to roll after the first time. Matter of fact, from you, he tried to invite me over to your residence. I'll be like, you know what? This doesn't seem it's about business, you know? So you can just keep your offer. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to be a actor that bad that I'm gonna, you know, throw my morals and whatever to the side. But then again, maybe this guy was into that, so you know. But let's see what you see what this is saying.
there's also a message that was sent that's in this lawsuit. It says,
Look at this.
no straight
Look at
man
this.
would be going on walks with you or cooking dinner for you unless they wanted to F you. I would F you. Now, again, I want to go over some of these text messages because if these...
Wow, look at this. Personal conversations. Look at this. Yep. It's out into the light and it's shining bright. Nowhere to run, nowhere to hide.
These are accurate. They are doozies. So I'll just read one here because it has the most booty clapping involved, right? So this is Tyler Perry allegedly saying, "You know what I cooked, Derek." Derek goes, "Spaghetti cake." Then Tyler goes, "I'm so drunk, talking ish." And then he says, "What's it going to take for you to have guiltless sex? Have y'all found that yet in therapy? Yes, it's the same exact kind of car, Geo Metro." And then Derek says, "Giving up my religious guilt, becoming a Buddhist, that's so cool. Where you came from?" So Derek is not trying to give up those cheeks right about now. He's trying to play hard to get. And Tyler goes, "Unfortunately, Derek, I have friends who are in their 50s and 60s who are still dealing with that, and it's sad. You can still have freedom from religious guilt and still believe in Christ." So that's the only text I'll read from there. You can check out the rest of the stories. And
Honestly,
see what
I
else
don't
he said,
want to
but
read
let's
it.
go back to another time. Fast forward! Derek also went back to his house in 2021 in June. So it's crazy. Like, why do you keep going back to these guys' house if you feel like he's gonna always try to clap your cheeks, but you keep going back there?
Because obviously you wanted it. Obviously, it doesn't take a brain scientist. It doesn't take, you know, a rocket scientist, you know, person that builds ships and so forth to tell all of this. Obviously, you liked it.
Derek was staying again in the guest house at Tyler's place and wearing only his underwear when he says Tyler came in to give him a good night hug, yanked down his underwear, groped his butt and said, "Relax and just let it happen," and assured him it wasn't going to hurt. Derek says he managed to rebuff this advance by changing the subject. So hold on, man. Stop the show. Imagine as a dude, you're going in and you're grabbing some woman's behind. And you're telling her, "Relax and just let it happen. You know, I'm just gonna put the tip in," right? Let's say you'll say that. And then the woman will be like, "Oh, she could stop this by changing the subject. Like, so how about those Detroit Pistons?"
Boy, you don't sit your stupid ass down. Who the you think you is?
This doesn't even sound like that makes sense. I mean, I know this is like an alleged gay encounter, but if a dude is saying relax and make it happen, it don't seem like you can just change the subject when somebody's ready to clap cheeks. But anyways, Tyler Perry is saying that this is false. But I don't want to forget Corey Holcomb, what he said about dealing in the industry.
Listen, I used to talk about gay Hollywood. And so many people would say to me, "Corey think everybody gay." Listen to what I'm trying to tell y'all, man. I can't do nothing about the lifestyle of men who choose that. But I do want to give you a little information. All you guys who thinking of coming out of here thinking you gonna make it, yo, whole must be sacrificed. You're not gonna get it. You're not gonna get it, homie. If you ain't coming out of here to ride style at these parties.
According to Corey Holcomb, as you know,
Anonymous right there. That's telling right there. Very, very, very telling. Begs the question of who else are involved in stuff like this? Who else?
Your cheeks are going to get clapped if you're trying to get into Hollywood. And for a guy like this, allegedly, this is what he's trying to say now. And so he wants $260 million from Tyler Perry. Knowing about Tyler Perry and his stance, he's going to fight this tooth and nail. He will not go down without a fight. But it just goes to show that, yeah, man, a lot of these guys out here are being blamed for stuff, or people are trying to, take them down. And I just wonder, like, why do you wait so long to come out against a guy like this? I don't know, man. It just seems like a whole bunch of booty clapping and things that I'm not ready for in my young adult life. But guys,
At all.
it's your boy. Oh, Shady J.
What you guys think about that, bro? Honestly, it wasn't shocking. It wasn't crazy. It's just another episode of Hollywood just, exposing itself. So, you guys let me know what you think. Hope you guys liked, enjoyed the video. Comment down below what you think. As I just said, subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Peace.